Going over to the culture part of the podcast, you have Bud Light tweeting again and crashing and burning yet again. It's almost like a bad TV show. You almost can't look away. Now, this specific one was called Bud Light Dust Off Boots. And it was a tweet, and of course it was quite dusty with, of course, a couple fake replies. Now, this was, and all these numbers for the statistics on, the views, the likes, the ratios, were all taken within 4 days of the original tweet. And looks like it was the first week where Bud Light showed a poster of a guys in a band saying a backyard tour, enter to win tickets. So there was a lot of incentive for people to post saying, yeah, I want free crap or free tickets for this band I never heard of. And the original post did get 114,000 likes and only got 114,000 views and only got 169 likes. Now, math, again, test scores in the United States at an all-time low. We'll do a little bit together today and learn. That's 0.15% liked. And yeah, that's not so great. Now, I did some looking, and there were a couple of positive responses, but again, I feel like they're not authentic. Now, these people, some of them are real, some are bots, but the first positive response was someone called Danielle Wade, and she said she tried to enter but got an error, which does not make them look good at Bud Light. They can neither do beer nor simple sweepstakes or website development, apparently. Now, I looked at her profile. She's not like a Bud Light enthusiast. She just enters every single free promo there is on the planet, which again also begs the question, why do companies keep doing those types of promos when it doesn't seem to increase the brand loyalty if this person just goes all around the whole planet looking for freebies? Now, the more interesting responses came from the people who are critical. And of course, Bud Light did get ratioed in minutes, though the statistics are all taken days later. Now, the most positive response to this Bud Light, hey, here's a backyard band tour, come see us or get the free tickets. The top response was the Simpsons meme where someone actually changed the writing. So it was a Simpsons meme where you have Bart and then you have below him Homer talking to Bart. The original quote is Bart with the Bud Light logo on his face, and he says, I've lost $395 million in U.S. sales. And below him, Homer goes, you've lost $395 million in sales in the U.S. thus far, unquote. Hilarious, brilliant, and quite comical to say the least. Now, that particular tweet got 5,070 views and 455 likes. A little bit of math, drum roll please. That gives us a count ratio of 8.97% light, which is astronomically better than 0.15. The Bud Light business blunder continues to be entertaining and appears to see they can't learn. Now, another top tweet responding to that was a response in which they changed the back. There was the original, they had the picture of the band where it says, the backyard tour, and they did a Photoshop, and they put Dylan Mulvaney in the middle, and they said they changed it to backdoor tour. A simple yet amusing pun, which I can surely appreciate because that's pretty hilarious. Now, that particular response got 4,301 views and 247 likes. Still more likes than the original post, with a fraction of the viewership. That got 5.74% liked. Now, the last top review that I thought was quite amusing, or tweet that was quite amusing, although now they relabeled the site from Twitter to X.com or X, as well as instead of tweets, it's just post, and now this isn't a tweet, it's an X. Perhaps a good pun for X marks the spot for this good comment. Now, this one comes from an individual by the name of Jared Wilkins 9, and he said, quote, found a new straggler in the basement fridge, unquote, and it was a video of him with his 2 Bud Light bottles in the dirt, and he threw a rock on them and they exploded. Now, that got 6,288 views and 449 likes, giving them a good old ratio of 7.14% liked. Yeah, they're not doing so good. And of course, when you click the button that says, what are the ones you're hiding, Bud Light? Those are infinitely more amusing. Most of them will get you banned off YouTube, but needless to say, your main pictures with Alyssa Heiderchild standing over the grave because she killed the brand, basically. And there are a couple with Dylan, of course, with all the amusing poses. But it's interesting to see the culture war, or the cultural phenomenon of the push back against Bud Light. A lot of people speculated, okay, Bud Light, their tactic is massive volume of tweets, similar to the production of beer. Quality? No, massive volume. And yet, it's been a couple months. The people are still not backing down. They're not accepting. Well, I guess they didn't apologize, so there's nothing to accept in terms of accepting an apology. But it's fascinating to see people really are not moving on from this topic. And it's a very fascinating thing, is we haven't seen this really before in business for conservatives or people in the middle pushing back against the company. How long will they be able to keep it up? That's what I'm fascinated to see. Time shall tell. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so you can click that button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.